I just started it. Give me a second. All right. Yeah. A lot of times people don't notice it, so I think that's what that red. Oh, hold on. I hear myself. Okay. I think that's what that red dot helps with is that pop up. I could be entirely wrong or mistaken. I'm merely going off of what another streamer has said on stream. So, all right. So, I need a subdivision. Um, hmm. Should I have this go far up or should it be still pretty low cut? All right. Turn the hair off. I'm gonna make this a short t-shirt. I was, but I figured the more you add, the less likely it's going to cause a problem. So I was figuring maybe doing like a wet t-shirt, so it's still slightly transparent or translucent, and then put a kind of like a sash that's also the same. Or I could try to do her original swimsuit. Which I restarted my computer. Is this it? Here we go. So this was her original swimsuit, which I think Twitter will still have a problem with, because there's a lot shown there, and when tilted forward, it's gonna all get hidden underneath. So I figured maybe doing like this sash and then a translucent shirt. I'll keep this in the background for now. Hair's in the way again. Okay. Now I need to. feel like the bikini strap's gonna get in my way. Oh well. All right. All right. So material, new material, shirt, and I want alpha hashed, backface calling, not backface calling. I just want show backface. Then I want to lower. Hmm. Why is that? It's weird. Let's go. I mean, that orange does work, but we'll go grab that. I should change her hair color too. I will probably want to do a multi-res sculpt on it just so it's got more detail. But let me get the other piece done too. All right, add. This will just start as a cube. Let me give this that same material real quick. I'm going to apply that subdivision. Duplicate it and apply that one. Three, like, what should be giving you a minute and a half of ads, I think, or minute. It should be a minute of ads. And you should get an ad break 3 times an hour. They want us to have 3 minutes of ads every hour so that we don't have the pre-roll ads that play immediately when someone tries to come into a stream. They either gave us the option of when someone jumps into the stream, they can either have ads immediately or you guarantee that everyone gets 3 minutes worth every hour. Ooh. Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to work. It's supposed to be 1 minute every like 17 minutes or so. I guess. I just heard something unplug, like a USB device. Um, I'm still streaming. You can still hear me. My music isn't playing. Hmm. Okay. Fixing my music caused my mic to go down. Yeah, if they keep sending ads at you, I'm not sure what you should do about that. Restart the stream? Or not the stream, but restart the page? So they'll probably throw more ads at you right away. And I need to move the hair and the tail out of the way. Yeah, that's really weird. Granted, I get like 2 cents per every one you watch, so hey, there's that. wonder if that'll be enough. Probably need to have a tie or something here. Let's add actually 1 second. I know where to get. Oops. Okay. You save that before anything else goes wrong. Nah, I'll just remake it. Yeah, there's a bit of that here. Oops. Let me grab this. kind of the tie that goes on the hip there. Kind of muddled it up a little bit. All right, this needs a bit more touching up. It's too far off the hip. I think that'll work. Can I add anything else? Make this sharper. Without making it look awkward. Let me play with this a bit. Kind of want to texture this a little bit so it's not just one solid color. So I need to cut this up. scene. This won't take long. I'll leave this here. Oh, got down there for apply the mirrors. I have one dark bed. Hold on. Where's the bed? Just about everywhere else. I may have to come back and tweak the mesh a little bit later, but that's fine. These shouldn't be nearly so big. This is the front. This is the back. This is left. This is the skirt. This is probably going to be the best things. Hopefully I don't need to add anything else to it. Alright. This go to layer 4K. Actually set it to 4K this time. You did do it. Image editor. Image. Resize. It didn't do it. Translucent. Not the normal. No, I just add opacity. 75 to start with. And then we make another layer. Let's see. We'll make this darker red. And then we'll definitely need the bright yellow. Not sure which one of these I'm painting. Oh, I'm not painting yet. Start with the skirt. I want this to be a nice soft brush. That's what I want to be on, right? It's not quite as vibrant as it needs to be. I have the Let's go to the shader real quick. So alpha is something that this controls. But where's the actual control for it? I feel like I need to control it after. Oh. This is the way to control it. 0.2. 5.1. The original color itself. I forget how to do this. Yeah. Now, of course, I'm getting sleepy. It's only been, it's not even been an hour. I need it to remain really bright, but still be transparent. What if I just manually do it? I will just manually do it. Let's take this piece and pretty much make it all red. Okay. I save. Why is this not painting? Oh. No, it's still not painting. Oh, I'm using the wrong sets. No, I just this bucket. Not a gradient bucket, just a bucket. And good evening. Oh. Trying to make a version of Cinder here with that animation I did last time that Twitter won't bonk. If I were to do that, I would first need to play Elden Ring, and I haven't. I have access to it, but I've never played Elden Ring. I played Dark Souls 1, like halfway through, and a few hours of Dark Souls 3. But I've never been a big Souls player. And I don't know why anyone would want to come watch me play it, since I don't play games that much. Though that is something I need to fix. So, every time I say I don't know why, the reason is because I don't. So I need to fix that. What? Play more games. In all my free time, yeah. Are they, or are they for the jiggle that will be coming here pretty soon? What should this be? We'll make it red going up to yellow. This should just be mirrored. Oh wait, fire starts yellow and goes up to red, doesn't it? Yeah, but... Well, if I wanted to get that hot. That's a... She has a blue fire toggle, but that would be different from this. I can tell there was red I need to erase. true, I suppose. I'll get there eventually. I have plans to play some games with Vale there. We need to get Baldur's Gate going at some point when you can use your wrist. That's on the list of things to do. And Final Fantasy. The expansion for Final Fantasy just came out too, didn't it? Starian was calling you. I might try to do whatever I can to prevent that. Just for the lol. I would. I don't know what I would do, but I would do something. Killing him would just be too simple of a thing, and I'd have to do something else. But you'd probably run for him the moment you can. And just killing him wouldn't be satisfying. Did I not hit the back? Yeah. I have access to my brother's Steam. I know he's got Elden Ring on it. Don't know that he's got the expansion or the DLC if it's a paid for thing. I might go download it. Don't give me ideas, huh? Could you... Are there any items that can sit in your inventory that would, you know, like maybe detonate over time? Like after a few minutes? That would be the first thing I would look for is, you know, like, say a grenade that's got a little timer on it. I mean, that would require doing that, and I think I'd have a hard time doing it in front of her. I'm pretty sure she would stop me somehow. And she knows far more about the game than I do, so... I've avoided playing it because I wanted to play it on stream. Should I should just change up our hair colors. We're so pale. These is assigned to different groups. By accident. I can't be more creative without knowing the mechanics, though. Maybe I will spend a few hours playing the game before we stream it, so I can learn a few tricks. Tricks. What, so you could learn all the tricks to figure out how to prevent them? Yeah, I'll leave it long for now. Yeah, see, I just don't know what these presents you speak of are. And the problem of leaving, like, running ahead and leaving a trap in a box is Astarion is a rogue, so he might sense that. And then again, I also don't know if I would be able to get away from the group long enough without being noticed. Wait. I might play a mage. I'm sure they have lots of spells that could, you know, hamper a rogue's abilities. Like I could cast Fairy Fire on him. I'm sure the game wouldn't prevent me from doing that. I wonder. Hello. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? What were you up to? kind. Ooh, that should not be there. Nothing modeling. I'm doing good. Just working on Cinder here. Model I did this one at the start of the year when she was still in her winter form. Kind of just putting. Well, I did the bikini my last stream and a little animation, but Twitter did not like it. So I'm trying to put more on her so that it's more Twitter friendly. The only people who could see it were people who followed me on Twitter. Well, I'm basically updating the model. I mean, I have account for the non-Twitter friendly stuff, but I wanted this to be viewable by everyone. I figure adding this shirt, I can adjust the translucency if I need to. 5. I think Twitter would have a hard time with this. Yeah, it's not that I couldn't post it. I could do that. It's just they prevented the hashtags on it from working, and they didn't show it to anyone who wasn't already a follower of mine on Twitter. Oh, is it? Where the hell that got so high up? Yeah, I hear the music differently from you guys, so if music ever goes soft, you have to tell me. Because I won't know unless I'm actually looking at the bars. Well, I need to be able to talk. The music's still there. It's not going away. It's going to be a little less loud. Alright. Actually, I got this here. Before I even bother with the hair, let me get this bound up to the body, or to the rig. And then we will copy the weights from the body. Nearest face interpolated. All theirs. Same with this. That's true. I just haven't messed with filters and stuff very much, so... Oh, I'll figure that out eventually. So I'd have to do a lot of experimenting. Oh yeah, it's definitely nicer to have conversation while you're doing work, even if it slows the work down. Alright, so if I did this right... This, grab this. Didn't work. Oh, the IK's turned off. Click. That off. That on. Off. On. All right. Sure, it more or less works. It needs to be pulled up a little bit. There we go. Actually, I will be right back. I need to use the restroom real quick. So, have a view. There we go. And back. Her feet are in the floor. Wonder why that happened. All right, so I think it might be time to perform a trick. Oh, wait a minute, before I do that, I need to make sure this weight painting is good. Or better than it's likely to be. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, this is probably going to have some issues. I don't mind doing furry comms. I've taken one before for a 3D print, but I haven't done one for VR chat or anything yet. But I certainly don't mind doing them. Okay. So save. Well, this is where it is. Let's see. Yeah, definitely some clipping, but it's all working. No, I make these from scratch. Small. Like this. Turn these off. Turn this on. Oh, they've been undone. It's not good. I suppose I could. You mean like off of a model that you might get off of Gumroad, right? And then sculpt on it? What happens if I go here? It doesn't speed up much. Oh, high poly sculpting. Depends on the object, really. If I need to, I will. If you're trying to do, like, what are you trying to do with it? Are you trying to be game ready, so like for VR chat or VTubing, or are you trying to do a 3D print? Or something else? Because it sometimes depends. Like when I make a model, I might start with a bunch of blocks and then high poly sculpt them, put them together, and then retopologize them. Okay. So you would use high poly sculpting to get your base shape, but then you do need to retopologize if you're going to make them for animation. They can be relatively high. Like, what is Cinder here? Cinder here, everything you see is 134,000, which isn't that high. Like, I've seen VR chat models with twice that. But I feel like it shouldn't be rendering this slow. I just don't know what's causing the lag. I don't think I have any subdivisions going. Oh, there's one. I think that sped things up a little bit. Yeah, in the head at least, you do end up having to do a lot of the sculpting. Oh, it's hiding back here. I don't have to reset the armature. So, get off that. Oh, this looks. Does it have its something? Okay, it has it, just not on. So yeah, I did. For the heads, I typically don't sculpt them. Because their anime heads are so different. Oh, I had ads there and I didn't notice. Yeah. And then there's a lot of the models where they'll take all these inner lines and they'll get rid of them, so that they could do major deformations of the mouth without too much issue. I mean, it doesn't really take away anything when you get rid of it. I do see a little bit of a shadow here, but if you do your lighting right, it's not an issue. Yeah, I've tried to sculpt them in the past. This is kind of like a little bit of a mixture between an anime head and a realistic one, because you got the lips are more prominent than in a regular anime head. But the eyes are kind of the same, where they're these layers that are just floating here. The what's underneath the eye, yeah, I don't have that on this one. I kept looking into doing the triangle that goes here. But every time I looked into it, it just made things more awkward. Yeah, like if you're thinking... Wait. Wuthering just came out. I forget if it was Chinese or Korean. But it's got really good shading. But I think they've spent a lot of time on those models to get their normal maps correct. And I do wish I could get some of their models, like get my hands on them with the normal maps and everything. That way I could see exactly how they do it. But of course, a lot of that gets destroyed when you rip it out of the games. Yeah. And I've seen methods that are pretty easy for getting the shadow to play across the face, like in a nice smooth line. Which kind of makes the face look a little flat. But no, it all depends on the style you're going for and what you want to do with it. On a furry head, that wouldn't be so necessary. Can't imagine. Because they're so different that it wouldn't require that kind of thing. Wow. Well, either way, I'm gonna have to do my own eventually. Oh, you don't? Yeah, I haven't done many, but I do, like, my character here has got his alternate form, which is this. So eventually I'm gonna go model that. So that'll be fun. A lot of fur. Not looking forward to that. I didn't find this, so let's knock one off. Duplicate. Apply that. The armature is on, but it's not visible because I turned all the layers off. No, it's, yeah, animal-based character. I mean, you kind of need to end up knowing how to do mascot-like characters at the very least, so that requires knowing animal anatomy to some degree. I'm not looking forward to, like, trying to make the mouth look right during speech. That seems like it'll be a bit of a pain. So what do I need to do now? Oh, I need to fix the Bones shirt. Weight paint. Okay, I need this to not mirror. Does it do animal heads? I never noticed. I have the add-on, but I've only ever used it on humanoid heads. I've never seen it wrapped around an animal head. Oh, I know why it's mirroring. That's set to mirror. Well, that would be good to look at then. I'll probably give you a decent basis for how to go about it. Yeah, I've never actually looked at the topology of an animal head, so I don't know. It will be a learning experience, I guess. I'll figure it out when I get there. My first thing I need to do with my character is to get the new outfit on just this humanoid model. Work on that first. Then I'll think about doing the non-human version of my character. All right. That should solve that problem. So I go back here and I play again. Did what I did just only affect one side? Did I have mirror turned off? Or is she just rocking that far to that one side? I think the mirror wasn't on. Okay. Select all, RG. Well, that looks... No, it is different, isn't it? Wait. Mirror. Oh. I didn't do what I wanted. Um, I don't know. There's a good option. Hmm. Well, that's just not acting nice now at all. Is there no appeasing it? I do not get what's going on. You know what? I will restart. Like you, Control R, Control R. You grab weights from the body. And we will weight paint it again. Fine line. Might have to just pull the shirt out away a little bit. Oh, it's not even close up here. I think it'll probably be good now. Save. And then run the animation. Oh. You know, you'd think that if something like VR chat could run a 250,000 polygon model fluidly with multiple of those in one instance, that Blender should be able to run a model with just over half that without any issue. Or maybe it's a lighting thing. I got a wireframe. No, it has to be a polygon thing if it's even lagging in wireframe. It's 146,000 polygons. It's not stupid amounts. I don't think I have any subdivisions currently active. Or bevels. Now the head had a subdivision turned on. That helped a little bit. I go to playback. If I do frame dropping though, I think the chest doesn't. The physics aren't playing like they should. It does make it move faster though. Something is going on down here. That's true. I don't know if VR chat does that or not, but I don't know if there's any way to do it here. I feel like the physics increased when I went back to playing every frame. Yeah, I just don't know if that's something I could do here in Blender. It's not something I've ever looked up before. Animation is still something I'm new to, so I've not gone through my animation courses yet to find out how to properly do all this. I don't know about less texture, not unless it's got something that's actively shrinking it based on distance, which could be a thing. I know, like, tessellation for models helps reduce that. But let me make sure my settings are still using my GPU and all that. That might be another thing. I'm using Eevee right now. I'm pretty sure Eevee was supposed to move smoother than Cycles. But hey, for shits and giggles, let's find out. Probably gonna crash this, but actually, that's not nearly as bad as I was expecting. Don't know why everything got stiff, though. The tail shouldn't have frozen up like that, I don't think. I don't think Cycles has anything to do with that. The chest is still swaying. Huh. I mean, it works faster in Eevee, but yeah, I saved. I save every time I go to Cycles because Cycles tends to break things. Heck, switching tabs tends to break things. Yeah, that needs fixed. I wonder if I could just turn things off and see if they move faster. Let's get rid of the body. Where are you? We'll turn off the hair first. It's running at 11 to 13 frames with the hair on. Still 11 to 13. Turn the head off. I still see a head. Oh, it's head parts. Okay, well, that's just disturbing. No model, and it's still laggy. Oh, there's some of the old stuff. So is it purely a rig issue? I'm going to need to go through that tutorial again. I know they updated it since I made this particular rig. I'm not doing anything extreme, I don't think. Unless it really doesn't like all the control bones it has. But it's got fewer controls in it than, say, Rigify. Let me do some Google. Render rig meeting slow. Maybe it doesn't matter whether or not the body's turned off because it's still doing the calculations so that it's right every time you turn it on. Where is this the body? Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to, for shits and giggles, actually delete the body. We didn't gain much. Delete the hair. No, we didn't really gain much from that either. Delete the tail. I think we gained 1 frame per second, but we're still hovering at around 14, 13. Is this a problem? Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know how to find out. Well, fix this at least. Let's smooth that out. Go back here. I got most of it. Alright. That's the skirt fixed until there's a more awkward pose, anyways. And clipping issue solved. At least with that amount of sway. Alright. Select this bone. You have to manually move her hands back into place. Or figure out how to bind an IK to a different bone. Yeah. You can see right when her hands are in place, they're not moving with the rest of her. Because they're set to IK. So if I turn on the IK bones, what I really want is to be able to, oh, hey, there's something back there, is to lock these bones to like the head and the chest. But I do not know how. Unless I'm just overthinking it. No, that's not what I have to do. What do these have on? Nothing technically. copy location. Set it to local space. And it just goes out off in the middle of nowhere. And I don't want to set her pose as the rest pose, because then I won't be able to go back to the T-pose. Blender. Lock IK. Control. To bone. This is one of those times where it'd be easier to ask someone who knows animation, but I don't know anyone who does. Locking IK. Is it something I have to do? The IK controls? Wait. Do I just need to parent it? Is that it? Alright, how do I... what was the setting for that? Blender, edit. It's annoying to have to look this stuff up on stream because it feels like I'm not doing anything. Alright, I doubt it. I'm tired because I didn't take a nap before this, so... I don't even know if I'm gonna get to finishing this before I have to sleep. hell is up here? Hell exactly the same. Yeah, I mean, it's 11:30 at night for me, so maybe I'll sleep at a regular hour. Granted, I'll probably only sleep for 2 hours at best. Yeah. West Coast. I'm gonna stay in place because you're... West Coast, West Coast. West Coast, best coast for some things. Stay out of the big cities, and it's the best. Well, that doesn't help me. Give your hand control a child of constraint with the head as target. Okay. Not what I was thinking. Child of. Yeah. Is it that easy? This bone. Child of. This is Deaf Chest 02. Alright, so... Okay, there we go. Don't have to turn off the IK and everything's moving. Alright. Go here. Let's turn on this. It looks to be animating well now. So then the only thing to worry about is, do I want to, do I want to keep these colors, or do I want to, actually, let me change them. Let me just make them winter themed for now. So, let's see. Alright. Turn that off. Alright, so to make this look better, I now need to... Well, let me fix some clipping issues I'm noticing. Actually, I don't think I could do it. So, what I'm going to do now is do a multi-res sculpt. Make a normal map. Okay, something's off. Alright, because of what I did to the wrists. I don't need to worry about it right now. Turn off armature. Leave pose mode, select shirt, modifier, multi-res, add a couple subdivisions, go to sculpt. Good evening. Yeah, Cinder's quite big. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Bit sleepy though, so I don't know how long I'll be on tonight. Yeah, I made an animation that was just her in a bikini, and Twitter didn't like it. So I figured I'd put her in some more and see what Twitter thinks. Yeah. Well, I mean, it let me post it, and it was there. It was visible, but it was only shown to people who follow me. I put the hashtags for searching on, but when you search the hashtag, it wouldn't come up. So it only wanted to show it to those who already know of my channel and follow my channel. So I'm trying to make it so that it'll appear in the hashtags, so it's more likely to get noticed by other people. Alright, I think that'll do. Let's see if the animation still works. It's probably gonna lag a lot. Ready, set, go. Yeah. Lots of lag. What are we at? 5 frames per second. Good thing there's a solution to that. Alright. Select you. Save. Turn to cycles. Go select normal. Bake from multi-res. And then we add image. New image, that's 40, 90, 96 by 40, 96. Probably doesn't have to be that big, but whatever. Shirt, normal. We'll make you alpha out. Go. Didn't say. Oh, I have actually, but. New image. Okay. We've got that selected. Let's go down, have it selected. Save, click. This should do just the skirt because it's what is selected. With a margin of 16 pixels, it should be good. And bake. Nope, error. Multi-res data requires multi-resolution. It is a multi-resolution object. Got a multi-res right there. Does it have to be first? Bake. It is a multi-res object. Wait a minute. Really? That's all that it's taking up? I feel like I'm missing something to make this big properly. How about this? Can we bake this? Okay, this is baking. I don't think it baked properly. I don't know that that's it. Here's the intersection. Big. Well, now you're just making me hungry. Let me look this up again. Oh, sorry, I did not see that last message on Kick. Cup size? Cup size is extra large. Well, you have to go ask Cinder what her size is. Too big, probably. That's what she'll tell you. Vendor, bake, multi. Too faint. Oh. 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 Does that matter? Is that what matters? I do. You can get to it if you go over to my Twitch account. It's based there. Yeah, I don't have alerts pasted up for Kick. I'm streaming to Twitch, Kick, and YouTube all at the same time, so I have multiple chats, and Twitch is the one that's primarily set up. Same name on all three places. If you go over to the Twitch channel, there's a link to my Discord. I don't have a whole lot in there, but it's where you can get my attention a lot easier. Outside of, you know, chatting in the stream chat. Okay. Go to bake. Yeah, try this again. There we go. So that solved the shirt. So what about this? It says this doesn't have a multi-res. You don't use Twitch anymore? Thanks for the follow, though. Yeah, Twitch is not... like, it's annoying sometimes, but as far as I can tell, there aren't really a better streaming site. This is where you're most likely to find people. Or to be found. As far as I can tell, anyways. Alright, so why does this say there's no multi-res when there clearly is? Is it because this is there? Big. Okay, I guess it's because that was there. That solves that problem. Alright. So now I go back to this. I think I made the work in progress for me, but I mean, you can always post in one of the art channels. Yeah, you can post in the whip. It doesn't matter, unless there's actually a lock on it. I'm not sure. Yeah, go ahead and post in there if you can. I mean, I could always clean things up later. I kind of just slapped the Discord together, and I haven't done too much with it yet. I need to more set it up, but I've not had too much need for it. It's just there in case people need it, or if they want to talk to one another, or where I should be posting stuff as I'm doing it, but I keep forgetting about it. Okay, so I think I bring this over here. Plug this into that. And boom. Normals apply. Not well, though. Do I need to have... this? There. Extra shiny. Let me save this before I lose it. Textures, clothes. Sure, normal, sure, we'll call it that. I think I need to change this to something other than this. Pretty sure there was something I was supposed to change. Non-color. There we go. That looks inverted, but I'll live with it. Oh, I see the image post. Doing an actual sculpture, huh? That looks pretty detailed. Is this something you're painting at the moment? I think this should animate well now. Or better. Turn on that. Turn off that. I thought about getting into like minis and mini painting right when I was starting to do modeling. And of course, I wanted to just start modeling all the characters, and then I realized how difficult and how long it takes to do all the modeling. Especially when I was primarily gearing up for being able to do animation and like VR chat and VTuber models, which is a little bit different of a process than 3D printing. Alright, I think this will work. I think Twitter won't complain about this. Let me play with the alpha a little bit. In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. See, when I make models, like I'm making like humanoids, right? So they're symmetrical. So I make them in T-pose. And I find that the easiest way to make them accurately. But then, like, if I wanted to 3D print that, well, I still need to rig it so that I could then put it in pose and then say it goes from T-pose to, like, hands on hips. Well, the hands, so that they are actually merged to the hips on the 3D print, you have to make sure the hands are sunk in a little bit. And then you have to go in and you have to merge the mesh where they overlap and remove everything that's inside. And then you have to do that with everything you've done on the models. So if you've got clothing that's made that way, you've got to merge the clothing to the body. You've got to merge the hair to the shoulders, to the face. And then once you've got everything merged, which can take, the last time I did it, it took me like a week to do it. After that, you have to then cut it up, leaving enough gap that the resin doesn't, when it expands, it'll still connect together, but it needs to have just a small enough gap that it's not wobbly when they're actually attached. And to know how big that gap should be depends on the size of the model. It depends on your printer and the resin you're using. And there's a lot of little details. Of course, I think for most... Yeah. Well, for a 3D print, bad geometry doesn't matter. It only matters in the getting things merged together portion. So long as everything is sealed up, which is where things kind of go wrong. When you've got, like, things that are overlapping and intermerging, like where you could see this hair is going through this arm. The printer would see an object inside of another object and kind of not know what to do with that. At least the slicer software. Then again, I'm pretty sure the slicing software is getting better at figuring that stuff out. But still, like on this model right now, there is... If I can get in here, see it. You can see this is the top of the neck right here. It's just an open patch. And that means that this body is an open object, so it doesn't know what's the inside, what's the out. There's a lot of merging that you gotta do. Yeah, I think Lychee was one of the ones that's really good about it, but I mean, when you've got to get rid of most of it still. And then there's things like, so this shirt here, it's just a single thin layer. There's no mass to it. There's no thickness to it. So you got to go apply a solidify. To give it thickness, and then maybe like increase how thick it is so that it's overlapping, and then you gotta merge the chest on the shirt. A lot of little things to consider, and a lot of things you gotta kind of pre-plan, but that's kind of how all modeling goes, from what I can tell. You gotta pre-plan pretty much everything. Yeah. I assume that's millimeters is what you're going off of. Yeah, I don't think I'd really want anything less than maybe 1.5 millimeter. I think I'd want everything at least that thick. Though, like, so the other option for 3D printing is don't make a full character in T-pose. Make like an armature. So it's just like one of the wooden dolls you see that people use for pose references. You just make that, and then you pose it, maybe with fingers and stuff on the hand, and then you merge everything there in the final pose, and then you start sculpting in the detail. And that should get you, make sure you're anatomically correct as far as like arm, leg length and stuff like that. But you do the majority of the sculpting in position with a singular object that's already merged together. And you could constantly do the auto retopology so long as you don't have anything too small, too close to each other. I noticed a lot of times, like with hands, like if I try to auto retopologize this body, it'll try and make a webbing between fingers a lot of times. So if you're trying to avoid that, you gotta be pretty careful. Leave hands and little details to last to merge and stuff. But that's the other way of going about it. Then again, hands typically need to be mostly merged together. Having separate fingers is a risky thing because they break a lot. Anyways, I think I got this modeled well enough that I can try and get an animation out of it. Stills. Yeah, so my suggestion would be, if you're specifically wanting 3D prints, look up tutorials specifically about 3D print sculpting, which I don't know if there's a lot of ZBrush tutorials, because that's where most the 3D print sculptors are. They're using ZBrush because it's easier on the system, though the UI is kind of crap in my opinion. But if you're gonna use Blender, Blender's more than good enough. It's just a slightly different process. But yeah, typically if you're starting out with modeling, you need to know, are you going to be focusing on 3D print? Are you focusing on animation? Is it for games? Because they're all done a little differently. Alright, so I need to put this into the active camera. Okay, so it does rotate. Cool. Yeah. Though, do not be afraid to use the mouse. Probably the vast majority of all the models I make are almost like 90-95% mouse. Even texturing these days, I do a lot of it with mouse. I don't know if I just got used to it because I was too lazy to pull over my tablet monitor, or if I just didn't want to hunch over it. So let me save this. And go here. Turn that off. I need to make sure transparency is back on. Go back to EV. Transparency is on. And active camera, so render animation. Alright. Now I get to sit here for like 5 minutes. I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. All right. And we're only halfway done, I see. Hopefully Twitter likes this one. The ice on that tail doesn't look that great. Oh well. So much clipping. I need to figure out why this animation is so slow. From what I understand, it shouldn't be, but... Now she's just gonna sit here and wiggle for us for a bit. Just so I get the last frames correct. Go here, check everything, make sure it's all working. Almost there. I can see it at the bottom there. 1,300 frames. Oh, okay. I didn't realize for this whole stream that a duplicate version of what's going on in the top left was up there. It shouldn't have been. That was supposed to be for the secondary, which I'm going to now switch it over to. Now that that's done, I can switch this to that. We want editing. Go here. Her nails were the wrong color. Oh well. Figure it out eventually. Alright, I need to go to this one. I need to add in the image. Oops, wrong folder. This from -10 to 500. And this is 1080, 1920. Then we go add image sequence. Go find Cinder's file. Renders. Pose 7. Okay. $480? Yeah. Alright. So I need grab image 481. And go all the way down to 960. All right. Import. Make sure it's so smooth. Oh. This needs to be 30 FPS, 30 FPS, and 480. Go. I realize this isn't the best animation, but it's the first major body movement that I've done. I need to get better. I need to go through all my tutorials, is what I need to do. Just can't do them on stream, fortunately. Let's put 7. Name that to. All right. Encoding, you need to be high quality. And render animation. Well, that's going. Wonder what I should do next. Oh, I think it's finished already. Let me go check. Yeah, 10 hours. Standard, frozen, standard, 7. There we go. All right. I'm going to quickly go over to Twitter and post it and see what happens. See if all this effort paid off. I will copy the text of the original. Copy. Post. Paste. And that paste correctly. Copy. That's weird. So just type that. Let me put in 5 physical wellness. I'll not put the other hashtag just to see. On the animation, just to make sure it's loaded. Post. And then I grab this. I click reply. And post. All right. Now we will find out whether or not Twitch hates me. Not Twitch, Twitter. Twitch is already kind of leery, I'm sure, because, you know, I can do things like this, and they haven't complained about it yet. Been doing this for almost a whole year. Dare I run the animation? might actually be running a little smoother. Probably having an animate without those is not a great idea. So let's avoid that. Those ears got fucked up. There we go. All right. So that was that project. Kind of completed. What to do? Cinder is actually asleep. Yeah, have a good night. I'm probably gonna do, well, maybe not that, but Funny is way sleeping. Bunny's been away for a bit. I'm sure I can wait until she gets back. All right. Let's turn these back on now. Rename this stuff. You are shirt. You are not a skirt, but close enough. What's this? No, skirt tie. Put this raft with the other rafts. So many Korean messages coming in on Twitter. I wonder why. All right, well, that's a good sign. When I go search the Cinderdoodle hashtag, it shows up, but maybe that's just me. Don't know. Refresh. It's still there. That's a good sign. Okay. I'm not sure what to do at this point. My task with this model is done for tonight. I need to ask about some questions on commission. And my other project is something I don't want to stream. I probably want to use that. Reveal it later. let me check some things. Yeah, she looks nicer without the shirt, I think. But Twitter didn't think so. So I do need to remake her hair colors. I feel like it's going to be a pain in the ass if I didn't make it right the first time. Let's see. Let's try Blender. Oh, Blender has a bunch of people with things over there. That's not Blender. They do Blender stuff. Some Blender stuff. Oh, I'm 5th on Blender. This one. Everyone does that fishing game, don't they? It's a very common thing these days, apparently. Bunny, hurry up. She's been gone for like almost an hour now. But I know anyone who enjoys seeing this will like seeing what Bunny does. So, then again, probably most of you who are here already seen Bunny. Alright, so what can I do now? So glad I didn't make this one not safe for work. I'm gonna have to start making new folders to split up safe for work and not safe for work models. Oh, I wish Twitch would bring that TOS back they had. Now that we've got blurred thumbnails. sun is in the way. Let's try a different lighting. Oh, that looks better. Wonder, can I get her to pose her head downward? I need root, not MCH. I need torso. Her hair is going to move with it, unfortunately. Just to get a nice shot. Render image. Yeah, that's a good one. How about one with clothes on? Wait a minute. Okay, it did save correctly. And view. Render image. Save as. There we go. Some extra things to post later on. And save it. Anything else I could do with her right now? Suppose I should reset everything. Alright, so I need IK bones so I can get rid of these. Turn on everything. Select all. Reset, reset. Everything is now back in their proper place. Turn off a bunch of stuff. Need a torso. Tweak. All right. File. Save as. Go back up to the original. Save there. All right. Oh. Broke it. Physics, why do you go crazy? Yeah. So clearly we need some limiters on those bones. So they can't do too much. That's something I will have to look up how to do. Sure, it's rotation constraints of some kind. Limit rotation. Probably in the local space. Be full influence. Let's say 30. 30 degrees in any direction is the limit. It shouldn't be stuck in place. Look at them physics go. That's really weird. Location, limit. Hmm. I don't see any other real option other than limit rotate. But it's got to come with movement. Blender, limit, rotation, locks bone in place. And limit the rotation of a track to on a bow. Alright. So just to make sure this isn't a parenting issue, let me try adding it to this. You see, that's moving. Space. We'll make it something a lot smaller. 15. Alright, so if I move this, okay, that's moving. So I wonder why that first one is having issues. Rotation, everything, local space, 15 degrees max. $15 degrees might be too small. Seems like they're having some weird issue. Maybe it's something else. You know what, when I go to the animation. Okay, there might be... Okay, that might explain some other issues I've been having. There's more to this physics bone stuff than I had figured, and that might be why my FPS is so low. My FPS is at 10 when nothing is going on. I've also got physics on all the hair too, so that might also be part of it. Having those constraints, that really messes it up. Ugh. I have got the right playback on, right? Yeah, play every frame. Alright, remove the constraint. So I know if I change this right now, it works a lot better when I'm doing the motion. Not good enough. Damp. What does damp do? Turn it up to something high. Can't really tell. Oh God, they stretch. That's a bit much. We don't want stretch. Oops, we turn up the mass. Can't quite tell. That helps or hurts. Let's go to 100. I really can't tell what's going on. What the difference is. Stiffness is the only thing that I've seen as a big fact. Keeps things from going too crazy. Real quick, turn all this off. Let's turn the hair on. I want to see if getting rid of the animation on these. No, the FPS does not go up at all. Ugh. I don't see any reason to mess with it. Ugh. No, I'm gonna have to go to sleep soon. Getting too tired. I want to figure this out. Wait a minute. There's a difference between a head bone and a tailbone. The head bone transitions up, down, left, right, forward, and back, while as the tailbone rotates. Okay. Good to know. It's actually useful. Stretch. Oh. I guess it's not parented correctly. But I'm not parented. I don't know. For some reason, it's not showing me parent-child lines. I don't know what is and isn't parented now. Relationship lines. So I don't see any. Oh, there we are. I should figure out what I'm doing this weekend. Streaming. Do I want to keep doing models or do I want to play a game? Pretty sure most people come from models. Oh, there's a bunch of updates I gotta get done. Everything but Fallout. Oh. Well, that didn't get reset. Hand select all, reset. Reset. Why are they rotating? Right. Pose. Okay. It knows that they're not at originals. Why are they locked? Is it because I'm on FK instead of IK? I think it might have been. Or not. All right. Well, I will figure that out later. Ugh. Oh, hey. Mother Lyra's on. She's been on a while. I'm gonna go raid Mother Lyra. Oh, I'm too sleepy. Oh, ad break started. I will wait for that to finish. Thanks for the follow. Unfortunately, I can't stay up much longer. I'm starting to pass out. It says there's ads going now, so I'm going to wait for that before I do the raid. V-Rise. It's about to end. There we go. I don't know why it didn't work that first time. Alright. Lyra, who I'm sending you to, is another 3D modeler. She's playing V-Rising at the moment, though. He's also a VR chat RPer who does like D&D-esque role plays that they set up in VR chat like a few times a week. She makes all the 3D models that they use for their stories, so she's another good modeler for VR chat and stuff like that. I should probably be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another model like this, or if I'm going to be playing a game or something else. I need to start playing more games. So all I've been doing is modeling, and I don't want to do just modeling. Yeah. Have a good night. I'll either be back tomorrow night or if not, Sunday night. I'm just too tired right now to keep going. And almost 4 hours is not bad, so. Anyways, have a good one. Have fun with Lyra. I'll be back eventually.